a child, everyone looks up in the sky and gazes upon the thing that passed them by. And they think, oh my, what would it be like if we all could fly? But last we must remain 5 feet in the ground, ready to look up to escape from just being stuck looking around. Kept down to the earth, never finding out how to stop and live in the now. Ow! There may come a day when the clouds decide to stay, when the look and feel is gray, and your mind's plagued with random things. When you're grounded, life's a bore, and you're craving something more. When normality's a chore, then it's up to you to spread your wings. Wings, 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 wings. With the hustle and bustle of the everyday, we get scared of things we want to do and say, and that's not okay, cause it's how by the second we end up washed away. In the end, we can try to blend in, even if our goal is to stand out. But for now, take your feet off the ground, don't be too shy to scream or to shout. Ow! There may come a day where the clouds decide to stay, when the look and feel is gray, and your mind's plagued with random things. When you're grounded, life's a bore, and you're craving something more. When normality's a chore, then it's up to you to spread your wings. Wings, 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 wings. There may come a day when the clouds decide to stay, when the look and feel is gray, and your mind's plagued with random things. When you're grounded, life's a bore, and you're craving something more. When normality's a chore, then it's up to you to spread your wings.
Well met, lords and ladies, Jacob Powder speaking, and welcome back to another episode of... If you enjoy when Pop's content merges with princesses, then boy, do I have a treat for you. Huh? Oh wait, no, I can't do that justice. Wait a second. The delivery's off. Let me do something for a second. If you all enjoy the Pop promoting with princess content, then boy, do I have a treat for you. Thank you, Chuckles. All right. But yes, the Pop's tradition of merging with princess stuff goes back as far as the source material. Totally TV revealed that it was first Power Pop was the first princess that they unveiled, and then over time there were several others as well, because it kind of became like an interesting gimmick. And ultimately now I'm starting to realize something that I didn't before. You see, one person who likes to do princess content and merge with Pops is Johnny. And a lot of the time, as soon as the reveal happens that they're a princess, then suddenly that's when their princessly duties start to kick in. And I realized that's actually because that's the excuse they used for the actress leaving production, the one who played Power Pop. So they kept on saying that she was off in, I think it was, Vandalia, I think was the name of the kingdom. And that's why she wasn't around. They had like a reminder nearly every single episode just to keep people up to speed if they happened to miss an episode, which given season 4 didn't actually label their episodes by number was very likely. So yeah, I can understand that. So but yeah, it's interesting because like only Johnny really has touched that aspect really multiple times. So I think this is new territory for Treat Pop specifically, so I wonder if that's going to carry through as like a thematic idea, or if it's not. With Treat Pop, you can never predict anything ever, so we shall find out. And I say we, because I mean, of course, the chats, but also our wonderful guest for tonight, Ghosty.
Hey!
Well,
This is the second hypnotism plotline that Treat Pop has ever done.
Okay, that part's not new territory, but I mean the princess stuff. But yeah,
Yeah,
that is
the
true.
princess.
I did. For some reason, I couldn't download the thumbnail, so I had to skip ahead a little bit to see like what the best frame would be to pause on for a thumbnail. So I did in fact see this was a hypnotism plot of some description, but that's what I know. Everyone's really excited about Chuckles here. Well, not everyone.
Also, can I give another pun?
I mean,
Wow, that
go
princess
ahead.
one could have used some more royal delivery, don't you think?
I hope this video doesn't turn out to be a royal pain. Oh. There we go. I'm so glad I bought this.
How do we know this isn't pre-recorded? Same McRib?
Oh, what? This isn't pre-recorded, that's what I'll say. I feel like that's a trap somehow. I feel like that's a trap.
I've never tried the McRib.
No, because I'm vegetarian, so I haven't tried anything to do with ribs.
Eh.
If I'm just for 5 minutes. There is a free guest slot. You can stay for longer. But I suppose you're most likely busy, so and I think I know what you're here to do. So let's go ahead and invite
Listen,
you in.
I'm here before I
go.
submerge myself into the Hetalia musical for the rest of my life.
Yes.
I'm going to
is
disappear into the ether with the popcorn and what is left of my soul. And I will come back
Honestly,
without it.
Honestly, more anime need musical episodes or music numbers.
Oh no, this is just a full-on musical.
Oh, I thought, 'cause I saw a promotion thing, so I thought that was like they animated a musical special of some kind. Okay, fair enough then. That's, wonder what their impressions are going to be like if that's the case. That's going to be interesting. But oh well. Could there be no blowing our eardrums? Let's find out. Here we go.
I promise I'm not blowing up anyone's eardrums. I just have to say, do you seriously have to do any sort of royalty puns with the voice of Chuckles because you have a Chuckles plushie?
Yes?
Yes.
I hate all of you. You know that? You know, I was fine, chilling in the break, just popping in to say hi, I'm doing fine, I'm alive, and stuff like that. And then I just seen Chuckle with the Chuckles and started doing puns, and I'm like, so that's
what
how
you're
gonna
saying is you've been thrown into the pit of despair.
Sorry, I'm a sucker for terrible puns.
Comes from being the Aphmau fanbase for so long, honestly.
Why?
Hey, KW, do you want to try to dethrone Jacob in the pun game?
I don't think she's queen on joining in.
I swear to God,
Okay.
you two are a royal pain.
I already used that one.
I don't care.
Okay. Anyway.
I guess Jacob
This
still
reminds me of
holds.
the time that I had to file a lawsuit against my fellow clown, Carlos Mencia. Why couldn't Gideon have killed him instead?
Be nice and emo. I am Shadow the Hedgehog.
Hey, Jacob.
That one's still funny.
I didn't know I said that. I promise you that was just improvised. I'm
I
like,
didn't know you said. Do you go into a trance whenever you're like you're using your action figures or something?
Well, speaking of chances,
oh yes, try this. Let's go. I have a few minutes. I have a few minutes to stay in.
Yeah, I know that one. All right, okay. In that case, let's proceed. All right, let's begin with the eye bleeding.
Oh God, of course.
I don't know. Tree Pop and Trust Pop have never been, too bad in the color department for me. That's because you know what this series looks like to me.
Oh,
Wait, is she blending?
Yes, we have seen.
Is she blending in with the background?
We've seen.
Yes.
Yes, it is the exact same. Yeah, that's an issue with a lot of these, intro sequences.
Use a different color, please.
This part, never mind. This part might be the Powerpuff Girls, so whatever.
Meanwhile, Cosmic is like, my eyes!
Yeah, pretty much. I think I used to have that image somewhere in here, but I don't know, it's not in there anymore.
The yokai puppeteer.
A castle! In that case.
Like, is she real estate hunting and saw
hold
a
on.
castle, like, on the listing?
I don't know. I think maybe she's been invited.
All
by
of
a
these
princess
puns
to
make me
I
want
don't
to
know.
toss that Chuckles plushie to the toilet. I wonder if it would be a royal flush. Hey!
You did, and you.
It
you
looks
did,
like
you did
Jacob
do well.
has
Yes, you
been
did do well.
dethroned.
Mm-hmm. Oh my.
I'm going there. Let's get regal.
Like, this is my
I
question.
feel like that would be the activation phrase if the princess pops ever banded together. Hang on, you know what? That's an idea. There are so many princess pops now in the franchise. They should all band together to like whenever one of their kingdoms is in trouble, they all summon each other as defenders in some way. They're kind of like free agents that don't have to depend on Majesty. Although Majesty herself is a princess, so maybe we'll see. I don't know. Someone get on that.
What's bad? When I think of princess pops, I think different princesses from different actual franchises, like Legend of Zelda or Sonic or just anything else really, and they become the pops.
No offense, but I think Zelda would be smart enough to ignore Majesty.
Right? No,
It's like, yeah, this pops thing? Oh yes, child labor. No thank you. We don't even have child labor in Hyrule. Get out of here with that.
Hold on a second. Isn't Link a child in some of the games? I feel like that counts, right?
In some of the games,
yeah.
But even then, it's the hero chosen by the goddess and not Hyrule itself. So technically, the goddess is up for child labor, not Zelda herself.
Zelda's like, well, my hands are tied. I would wait a few years, but we gotta get that Triforce back. So
no, hold on. This is when technically Zelda, during Ocarina of Time, when she was a child, she told Link to get the other two not jewelry. I forgot what they're called.
The spiritual stones.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be her sending off to him doing child labor? Like, hey, so listen, Link, I'm a child princess, but I need you to do something for me. That might kill you and stuff like that, but we need to go with the thing Ganondorf, you know what I'm saying?
Technically, that's two children being indicted into the Hyrule labor force and not one.
There you go.
Okay,
all we need now is a game where Link goes missing for some reason, like he's got like a terrible injury of some kind, so Zelda has to like venture out herself and try and find him. I don't know.
I think there is a game like that.
Oh yeah, Echoes of Wisdom.
Oh, okay,
Echoes
yeah.
of Wisdom, yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
once, Zelda needs to, you know, step up and do the work instead of relying on Link to carry the chain everywhere.
I mean, the franchise has her name in it. She might as well do something, you know? Anyway.
1 hour later. Fantastic! Let's go! Oh, I thought I could get away from the royal puns. No, we have to do pop puns as well. And what is that dress? Oh my god! That is one ugly dress. I'm sorry. I have to say it. I have to be blunt.
Like,
I assume you're talking about the one in the middle, the one that Izzy Pop's wearing
Yes.
currently.
Yep.
I have to question Izzy
'cause
Pop's
honestly,
dress.
honestly, Eli's one is, you know, it's alright.
Also, I'm gonna raise an eyebrow and I'm quickly going to say, she kind of looks like a slapper from the early 1920s.
Oh dear. Don't forget about us. And guess what? There's going to be a karaoke machine since
What? Where?
I did have on my cruise. You know, I did have on my cruise. Therefore, a karaoke machine must exist.
I
That's-
hate that.
That's how that works, right?
You know,
No.
the cruise that sunk, the cruise that killed the Pops? Is
Well,
that
I mean,
the same
that
cruise
might
we're
be the one
talking
that she's
about, or are we
talking
talking
about.
about a different one?
Because that was an Eli plot, so maybe. But then again, she's saying that she owns a cruise in universe. That could be something different. I don't know. Tree Pop in the chat. Which one is it? Is it the one that's is it the one that
Wait,
marooned the Blues Pops? And also in some continuities killed Gabriel Agrest.
I also kind of hate that because I am a writer, but also someone who's reviewing like books and stuff like that to see if there's any grammar errors and stuff like that. That is technically my job. So I catch these things so easily now. It's like I hate it. I wish I was the naive child who didn't notice any grammar issues, thinking everything would be fine. But no, because I'm a writer who is almost done with Business Part 2 with a rough draft, I noticing these things and I hate it.
Honestly, KW, if you were still the naive child, I would have pointed it out for you. Don't worry, that's why I'm here. To make
You
a series.
go see.
Do it, yeah, do it. Why not? Make Princess Pops join the franchise. Actually, that's probably
No,
not like
no,
a good
no,
entry thing.
no.
You know, whatever.
I'm just
I
gonna
think that's
say.
a good idea. Like you could have like a series that deals with like the internal politics of the different made-up kingdoms that Johnny has like spat at the world and hasn't done much with.
Actually, no,
That has
I do love
potential. Come on.
I do like myself some internal politics.
Oh,
I do love myself some fantasy politics.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
Like,
About, like,
it's probably the case to where the kingdoms have kind of like a trust with each other, so that they are willing to send their princesses there. Because if not, then kind of boned.
Well, you're in luck now because they implied one. Okay, my question is.
They
I
implied
believe
one.
she means imported.
Implied one. One is implied in the
There
text.
may be a karaoke machine. We're not so sure.
Okay, as a writer, I hate I'm catching this. Ghosty, Jacob, you changed my whole life. Thanks a lot.
Listen, KW, does that mean you're
We
implied
made you better at
too?
your job.
You know what, Ghosty? Yes, I'm going to say yes. to
You
that.
exist, but maybe you don't. Maybe you're a shared delusion we all have.
I'm the one who recently flew overseas, so I'm implied as well. I implied myself.
Oh no!
Maybe Jacob's here, but maybe Jacob is also dead somewhere.
Wait. What if Ghosty is just my self-cautiousness that's telling me, hey, this is wrong, writer, hey, listen, writer.
Listen,
Hey,
I've
you know
been.
that'll make a difference because normally I'm everyone's self-conscious. There've been some people who've told me that I am the voice in their heads now that's telling them like all this stuff.
That's
It's like,
because
I don't know
while
how to feel about
KW
that.
is writing.
Is that good or bad? I don't know.
That's because while KW was writing, I've just kind of been in the background saying, "Hey, you're writing a short story instead of a novel."
I just called it a novella because I didn't know there was another thing called short story. You know.
To put it frank, KW's books reach short story format and are nowhere near long enough to be novellas.
Which was really shocking to me because I didn't know that was a thing. Because when I think of short stories, I thought they're like paragraphs long, and you're just writing like a prompt or something like that. That is an actual thing, you know.
Yes, there are several book classifications. You're the writer. I'm surprised you didn't know.
Because I didn't understand the world of book writing.
That's okay. When I collect. Don't worry, KW. I'll get in your closet and teach you a lot of things about writing. I was about to say I'll climb out of your closet and not get into your closet, but I think that works.
Yeah. Gonna wake a world that acts as reasonable characters. Well, if and when you do that, you know, please send it our way because we can definitely review it for sure. It'll go on the list. Also Cruise. She's wearing a cruise. No, she's not wearing a cruise. There was a if you don't, well, actually hold on. You were here for the whole Blues Pops thing, right? You remember what happened, surely?
Well, let's just see what happens.
The cruise that from 10 years ago. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe they will mention it here. Maybe they will mention it. Come on, Pops. And they random location. There we go.
Oh, sorry, I meant to say, at a random location later. Sorry, I forgot.
Excuse me, what? Witches? What?
I don't know.
Which is called?
Which is something. We can't see the full sign. Which is cons. It's all a scam.
It's all a scam. Actually, no. It probably is a scam. Like, you can't find a castle for real estate that.
Fun concept. Now think about it.
Which is called?
This probably is a scam. You normally can't find a castle for a reason.
Actually.
Yeah, it's a good concept for a storyline. Also, it probably is a con because you can't find castles for a reasonable price anymore.
Also, I'm getting mixed vibes from these outfits. Eli looks like she's going to prom. Isa looks like she's going to a ball. And Tripa looks like she's going out to try to be a cheerleader. Huh. I can see that.
No, Tripa looks like she's going to a bar.
We know from Treat Pop that we yeah, well, we know that a prom queen, a ball attendant, and a cheerleader walk into a bar. There you go. It's kind of obvious that who sent us.
Her Majesty would be telling us if there was a bungalow activity anywhere. A bungalow activity in anywhere. And Majesty would tell us if there was a bungalow activity in anywhere, I suppose.
Will she? Will she? Will she, Eli? Will she? I don't know.
That is one of. In fairness to Majesty, that is one of her only jobs that she does consistently. So yeah, she probably would.
Ghost Kitty, grammar counter 4 question mark. Get rid of that question mark. This is bad grammar. There isn't bungalows in anything.
Maybe they're inside your closet.
Maybe they're inside of your closet with me.
Oh, I didn't know I was in your closet.
Oh, girls, you fell from my trap.
Hello. Somebody get me out of here, please. It's all funny.
Did we just bring makeup?
I'm in your closet. You're in your closet. We're all in your closet.
It's a parody of that she's a dude, he's a dude, you're a dude, we're all a dude.
You will fall into
I
my
guess so.
trap.
Oh no.
Oh yeah. Oh girl, you all fell for my trap. That would be me. What do you mean that would be
That
you?
would be me.
Was there
I
meant to be
thought
was there a
I
missing
made you-
line there that was supposed to be like, who said that?
Oh my god, tree
What?
pop! Yes, that's my design for Troublemaker! Oh my
Slow
god!
down. I'm going to read this again.
Okay, go.
That would be me. I thought I'd make your adventures quite hard.
I mean, you literally started this adventure. There was no adventure before you made one,
Ghost
so you're
Kitty,
not making
could you
it hard.
turn the
You're making it exist in
grammar
the first
counter up to
place.
5, please?
Yeah, just
Also,
yeah.
also, I cannot believe
It's
that
giving
tree pop
in
actually.
Earth in one condition.
I just sometimes this tree pop surprised me. I shouldn't be surprised that she would use my designs, but at the same time though, it is tree pop, so I expect nothing from her to like actually use my designs, but actually to see my Troublemaker's design, holy cow!
Speaking of designs, I will say I think this character is probably pulling the face that we all imagine Tree Pop has when editing.
Also, I gotta say, the princess design is
As in,
very
when
well,
writing,
but
editing's
the
fine.
eyes. Why do you keep doing hypnotism plotline so much?
I don't know. I think okay. My theory is that
I mean, because I guess she learned how to do the effect and is therefore making the most of it.
Like,
Or-
no, like,
I
yeah, I kind of agree with that, actually. Once I learned how to do a cool effect, I did the hell out of it.
I was gonna say maybe she has a hyperfixation on hypnotizing
Yeah.
stories. You know, this giving me My Little Pony vibes.
Honestly, the amount of split screens, I put in Nutty Music.
You mean pony vibes?
Potentially?
My-
I don't know if
My little
Cosmic
pony.
Pokemon's new. He's not versed in he's not versed in the well,
Oh,
let's
yes,
say,
of course.
I just mentioned about the Picture. They're not versed in
No.
the back lore of the channel yet.
The Bacalor.
Yeah.
Oh no, let's not drag them into the Bacalor. Not yet.
Not
Not
yet.
until they've suitably lost their
We need
minds.
to deal with this. Oh no, the princess is hypnotized. What should we do?
That's
There should be a
supposed to
question mark.
that should be a
That's like
Z in
Patrick Star
hypnotized,
impression.
by the way.
Yeah, that's why it caught me off guard because I was like, where's the
This
Z?
is like hypnotist.
Okay, no, actually, no. I'll defend this one because in British spelling, that is actually how you say it. That's how
That
you
is spelling, but not American.
that one.
Yeah,
that one
yeah,
is a
one of,
cultural difference.
like one of these, like yeah. Didn't you know there was a linguistic and cultural differences in spelling?
I
depending on
know,
where you
but
are.
I didn't expect hypnotized to be one of them.
Kind of like how
A lot
people
of
in the
stuff that
UK
ends in
spell
eyes
color with a
is
U.
like that, yeah.
And then she gets it. Oh yeah, because Emily would
Yeah.
get mad at us, and we spell color without the U.
Like that is the
Yeah.
proper way to spell
No,
it,
I
but
get-
America. It is simply
had
the
to
American
get
way
into-
to
I had
spell
to get into
everything
the habit
wrong.
of spelling mum with an O because otherwise, yeah. Here's the thing. Like, I had to train myself to spell mum with an O when writing Mutant Girl because otherwise the VAs would just get confused. Like, it's not that difficult, ultimately. Like, just
You
correcting
know,
their own
it's
heads,
kind of
but
like when
some
I'm
of them
talking to
fail with
Bon
that.
and It's kind of like when I'm talking to Bon and accidentally use a very like Eastern American countryism. Like I have confused Bon on many of occasions. Like for instance, I said, "Oh, we'll do this thing a certain day unless one of us gets caught on something," and they were like, "What?"
I mean,
And
I
also
can
goes-
imagine that this means you have like another thing that you need to do on that day, like you get
Yeah.
called.
That
like,
is
other prisoners or
exactly
something.
what I
Yeah.
was saying.
Like,
but
I've never
that,
heard that phrase, but I interpreted it. So I knew what you meant.
Oh my god, Ghost Kitty. Oh my
Yeah, well.
goodness, that poor prison sprayed to turn with his mushroom with
Like-
brain with some forever potion.
I'm pretty sure if I scroll through my DMs with Bond, I can find more countryism examples of me accidentally confusing Bond.
Yeah, what's lots of the alphabet? This one is interesting because actually, I haven't confirmed this, but I have a theory that the Americans changed Z to Z only because it then rhymed with the song. I can't confirm that, but it's just my theory at the moment.
Like,
Your
you can't
conspiracy
confirm,
it.
theory.
you can't confirm it, and neither can we.
We
Oh, there you
can.
go. Anyway, we can sing.
Yeah, but one problem, we can sing with our formal gowns. Do you mean can't?
Okay, so yeah, like that. I think it's meant to be can't, but also if that is the case, I think what's implied here is that they have to transform first for their singing to be effective. Because yes, they can physically sing with their gowns on, but I think the implication is that they have to be transformed in order to like activate that dynamic. Kind of like in Mermaid Melody, actually, where it's sort of implied that that when the mermaids transform and they start singing that to defeat the evil people, I think it's like from their microphones, which are made from like their pearls, that it's transferring the music that will like affect them negatively rather than just singing normally. I think that's what's going on usually. Anyway. A switch change later. Wait, what? No, hold on. You went back to... Did you go back to the spaceship and then grabbed your clothes? Why did Trollmaker let you do that? And also...
I am going to do
like-
a quiet, like, yell, where it's not going to hurt your eardrums. This is more like a...
No, you know what? No, you know what, KW? Here's a trick. Back up and then do it from a distance. That's usually very funny on videos.
Okay, fine.
Okay, my eyes hurt looking at Treat Pop, Trust Pop, and the colorful background together.
Welcome to the pod. My eyes hurt looking at their crushed wrists.
A crushed wrist, that and my eyes are bleeding from the contrast in values being so sharp you can cut it with a knife.
Oh, I got a theme.
Yeah. By the way, could that be another thing for you to scream about? Look at Treat Pop and Izzy Pop's hands right now, like they're at their right hands, like their right our left. I could do that too. What?
I'm not going to scream.
My
No.
eyes, yeah, exactly.
No, I'm not going to scream. I am dead inside. I am not going to scream. I am dead inside. Thanks to...
Like, that would technically be possible if Treat Pop and Izzy Pop were double jointed. In their wrists specifically.
Oh, no, I already know.
I mean, yeah, I
no.
guess because I can do that. Yeah, you're kind of right, but at the same
No!
time, it's very kind of weird
No!
doing that. Yeah.
We just play. We just continue to play. We just...
All right. Okay. You're gonna regret saying that in a second. But no, I'm kidding.
Oh,
I guess
no.
this is the mashup version.
I think you have a problem, my dear. You try
Like
to
we start with Eli.
You're craving something and don't know how to stop. This happened that reasons are true. They come and get a grip on you. Temptation twist it's bound around your heart.
Okay, so Vibe by the Hard edit aside, kind of interesting idea there. But aside from that,
That was a delay.
why exactly did they have to get changed for this? If they're not use their pop outfits to this, and that's not what gives them their power, why'd they have to take off their gowns?
Laziness. It's very laziness.
Laziness? But you mean to say that this mashup video was already made? I was gonna say it would take more effort on their part to go back to the spaceship and get changed. But no, I realized that. Okay, there we go.
Yeah.
If this is real animation, then yeah, it would have to be. It would have to match Okay. Here's how you'd have fixed this, by the way. Instead of saying we can't sing with the outfits, say that they couldn't dance with the outfits. There's going to be a dance sequence in here. Just say that. Because then it was like, okay, they have limited movement. Sure, we understand that. Everyone gets that. Oh, well. Okay.
The feeling comes back frequent.
Also, yes, on S on the heart, yeah. Vines, they form an S on your heart. Anyway.
Leave is good, but just a bit guilty. Check the dictionary. This feeling has a word. It's called
There we go, see?
addiction.
Yeah.
For the friction as it pulls you down the rabbit hole.
Okay, so yeah, dance sequence.
Okay.
But also, why did Tree Bomb like come in at that particular point? That feels like a very awkward cut. I would have come in like a little bit before that. Well, if anything, obviously, as someone who's been in a duet of this exact song, well, not this exact song, but a rewritten version of this song, yeah, there's different places that someone can come in for this, and I feel like if Tree Bomb came in like a little bit earlier to have a bit more of a solo rather than just the dictionary parts, that would have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
Of course.
So lose your self-control. No obsession.
You know what? I've realized. I realized something. That like the movie where they do like this, like the dance with their legs and stuff. I was like, why does that look so weird to me? I figured it out.
Oh no.
Their torsos don't move during that sequence.
Yes, finally, someone else pointed it out. It makes me so uncomfortable. They feel like Jem Henson Muppets when they do that.
Oh.
Like I've made a lot of
It's called addiction, a malediction.
No, Chuckles.
My royal pump.
I've made a lot of connections between Gacha and Jim Henson's Muppets, haven't I?
Yeah.
That's because it keeps happening.
AW, cause you don't have any guns.
Punch.
Anyway.
Becomes fresh.
Ah!
Cause you feel you needed more. Just around you, punch around you, and we're in a
Okay, now we've lost like the sync from the subtitles. I think that is there's the video, not my stream, but you know, you can check in the description if nothing else.
Yeah.
Like
The budget
I
isn't allowed to
feel
also
like
move.
the
A simple
budget
up and
didn't
down motion would have been fine.
like the budget didn't account for non-eyebleed character design either. I think the only one that doesn't make my eyes hurt is Eli in the middle.
Yeah.
Also, the
Yeah.
background is rather nice.
Yeah.
That is true. Yeah, this background doesn't get a lot of use in Gacha, mostly because how on earth do you use this under normal circumstances? So it makes sense. But yeah, it's one of those underrated ones, with the same logo as on people's t-shirts. They used to have their hair type. Imagine doing all this with extremely long hair, since I'm very long hair. Well, that's another reason I guess they had to go back into their usual outfits. Maybe.
I
don't know.
used to love long hair, but then ballet ruined that for me. So it's like time to cut it short.
Oh, over time. No, you had like a Korra moment where you just like in season 4 it's just like there you go. Do the characters have a dim switch? We all wish, but no, they don't.
You can lower the brightness on your computer.
Where is the
Well,
wall? Oh, ew. Bro, what? No.
Ah,
What?
yes, the demons.
Okay. I'm
I'm
actually curious about these ones because it's not often that that we see nowadays someone like actually morphing the character proportions to this degree. Like, yeah, this is that you know that like you know Gacha Club, also Gacha Life 2 can provide to some degree, and it's rarely used. 'Cause people when Gacha Club came out, they kind of experimented with that for a little bit, and most people dropped it, except for like Maya 2.0 and some other people. But yeah, no, actually, if these are meant to be like, you know, otherworldly entities that whisper in your ears and, you know, make me feel, you know, like the addiction cannot leave you or something, then yeah, honestly, I'm kind of into this design for them.
Oh
Feels
god.
about the cross though on the right one's forehead, but there you go. I don't know
Oh
about
god.
Just
Anyway.
once more, dear. Just give in, and no one will know.
The brightness on your screen is dim.
Yeah.
You try to keep the light within, but the image is engraved and it will never go. Okay.
Their voices overpower you, and then they beat you black and blue. Try to escape, but you just cannot. The feeling comes back frequently.
That one's
Feels like just a big guilty. Check the dictionary. This feeling has a word. It's called addiction.
You just came in at the same point again? Why is that your point to enter this, like... Huh?
Because
Why
lazy.
there of all places?
Like, I hate to say it, because of laziness. This is honestly laziness work. They're like, oh yeah, I'll just do the chorus, and the rest of the people can do like pre-chorus and the verses. That's not how it works.
It would take basically this.
It would take basically the same amount of
to do
effort.
both. Yeah, like if I were recording this, then yeah, like it would involve me, you know, like actually choosing a starting point, getting myself ready as the recording starts, coming in at the appropriate time, and then eventually, because Audacity has a bit of a delay, editing it to kind of match. I would have to do it the same way for either one of those. I guess the only advantage is that, you know, you're less likely to have like a voice crack or a bad take the shorter your takes actually are. Maybe that's part of it, but I don't know. Like, logistically speaking, yeah, that's probably be. If I record this with somebody else, then yeah, all cards are off the table, because sometimes with certain people recording wise, I have to make them do like one line at a time sometimes, just to make sure they don't psych themselves out before it happens. But I think she will record this herself, so I don't think that really applies here. I'm not. You want me to be a loner?
Feel the friction as it pulls you.
Okay, that time the torso didn't move as like the legs were, but then they moved upwards when they got back into position. So Tribot does understand like the importance of that, but just hasn't done it to the degree that it needed.
You down around it hard, try to get out. Sign your shells, just lose your self-control.
Like there particularly, always there. Yeah.
Always there.
Becomes crashing, as you feel you need it more. Don't around you, crashes around you.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we've got the harmonies now from. Well, I guess. You know what? That might be what happened actually. Maybe Eli sent like a version with harmonies that just took out herself in certain parts. I don't know.
You're in a losing war. Through your desperate cries, you're free.
Okay, now we're getting hypnotized.
Regain your sanity. Fill your lungs with fresh air.
What?
What just happened there? I was praying for like a bit where like Chuckles got hypnotized, and I was like, no, what did I miss here? Wait a second. Okay.
Why were we? Basically this. Sorry.
Listen.
Oh, come on, Chad. No, it's not that bad. Look, mine don't make noise when you poop it. Watch. See? It's all in good fun. Where's your sense of humor? Why so emo? I used to be on depressed
Because of
when I
my
was
past
dead, but now
trauma
I'm
with
alive.
clowns. I hate clowns.
Also, the
Wait,
difference
what?
between these two styles is more pronounced when they physically interact with each other. It's jarring to look at.
Are you referring to the plushes or to the video right now?
To the video and to the non-existent noses of Treat and Trespass, compared to Eli's perfectly good snarl.
Boop! Got your. What the heck? Where is your nose? Ah! Freak of nature! I got your nose though, Shadow. Boop! Ah!
Be nice and evil, Gusty.
Oh.
No, thank you. I'm already goth. I don't need to be emo too.
I guess that was a prince to pay. Oh. Anyway, back to being hypnotized.
Jubilation
Yeah, this is definitely not cyclical.
Negative thoughts start to depart. But
What is with the background? Ow!
Hmm.
My eyes, my core eyes. Oh, that's the thing with skirts and Gacha. They don't flare out like that.
No, they don't. Unless
Never
you,
do that
manually
pose
change them in
again,
Gacha Club.
please.
Unless you manually change them in Gacha Club or Gacha Live 2, because you can do it on those, but it takes it's a little bit more mechanically complex. Trust me, I actually had to do that at one point. I think it was last year's remake, where Morwenna had to like stand up for some reason. I was like, okay, like every time I try to like move her legs, like crouch and stand up, I need to change the skirt, so because otherwise it's just piercing through, just scraping her leg. So yeah, that was an extra. That was a little bit of extra, visual detail there that people never noticed, which is good, by the way. If you notice it, that means something's wrong.
Fiction, cause of fiction, it's abandoned you. When it's relapse, and then perhaps the future's gonna skew. Vision's blurred now, recovery how you feel it's hard to bruise it so. Like a slipping,
Right, Shadow, get into the rhythm.
You're a slave to it once more. It rains forevermore.
Is it over yet?
Okay, now it's over.
Good.
I just imagine Shadow unironically listen to that in his own time or something. Just like someone like cuts from just like Rouge enters his room or something. It's like, hey Shadow, we got a mission. Wait a minute, you've got to knock next time.
Brother, what are you listening to?
I've seen some fan dubs where they make Shadow ready to Taylor Swift for some reason. So I guess.
That was because of. Oh no, that was first. Okay, sorry. There was a Twitter takeover between Sonic and Shadow, and he said something about liking Taylor Swift and Sabrina Carpenter. So
okay.
yeah. So that just became canon.
What did I just witness? Yeah, Troublemaker quits out of cringe.
What? Well, girls, looks like our job here is done.
I mean, have you seen the princess yet? We don't know if it worked. Make Shadow into Kids Bop.
What is Kids Bop, you say?
You don't know what Kids Bop is? You don't know what?
It's essentially It's a collection of albums where they get kids to do covers of famous songs, usually adapting the lyrics to make them more appropriate for kids.
Which one was regular
That's
songs?
the idea. I mean, I'm with you on this one, but some people find them to be inappropriate. I don't know.
Wouldn't it make it more annoying if kids singing it?
I don't know. Some
Kids
Bop albums are nice, but on some Kids Bop songs, they alter the lyrics, of course, to be more kids friendly. But sometimes it, goes the other way. You have to be careful when rewriting songs, or else you'll make something more raunchy than the original intention.
Right.
How did they do that?
Let's just say Kids Bop gets a little wild. It's very weird.
Accidentally, how do you Okay. I thought that's a thing that I would definitely notice if I were writing a song, but okay.
Yeah, but not everyone notices that. Kind of like how people keep making phallic shapes and graphic.
Thanks for saving me, girls.
If you're not explicitly looking for it, it can often be hard to miss.
It was no big deal, Your Highness. Okay, well, I appreciate the effort of like having like all their eyes look towards the princess, who is definitely like way taller than them. However, that does mean that the princess therefore has to look down to compensate, and she's not. She's staring like at their
She's
foreheads.
like, her eyes are inverted.
Like, she's staring at this stained glass window while everybody else is staring at her, and it feels a little uncomfortable.
Maybe she hasn't fully recovered yet. Maybe she's still trying to, you know, it's still like everything's still blurry. She's like, oh, okay, all right, yeah, dehypnotized now. Wow, you're all so short.
Anyway, we should make
we should
make a banana.
and split.
Make a
Before someone
banana.
throws a tantrum on her.
Why? Why? Why?
Yes, another graphic design. Does the princess have a tint? Yes, she does. It's pink. As if she needs to be any more pink than she already was.
Well, I mean, Treat Pop is definitely, you know, the overdose of pink, so...
Way too much pink. I guess she's trying to do, like, resemble colors or whatever for pops or whatever, but it just doesn't work. It really doesn't.
Like, I think it has to do with, Tamsin and the other one being too saturated.
Yeah, I would have done, like, a lot more different shades and stuff like that, or pick one theme to be pink, and the rest have different colors to complementary. Is that the right word? Did I say the right word?
Complimentary? No.
Yeah.
Well, to complement, you want the verb in this content, not the
Okay,
adjective, but
to
yes.
complement the color pink. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of colors. There's not a lot of colors that complement pink, but if used well, pink can be a good accent color.
Yeah. Oh no, Bond is here.
Hey,
Oh
I'm
no.
here.
Oh no. No. Bond.
You missed the latest rendition of Addiction.
Yeah, and Bond. Technically, I'm still on break because I'm not making content on my channel. I'm only here as a guest. It doesn't count.
Also, by the way, Ghost
we
Kitty,
definitely
the princess, is the same in Ghosty Vision as she is in regular. Is she wearing white?
It has like the light tint pink to it.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if it's
originally it
actually
was
white or
white.
not.
It's just a white dress. It's just white.
I think it was white and then it got tinted pink, basically. So yeah.
I think it still looks
close, yeah.
completely white to me.
Ah, well, that might be the difference.
It actually looks like a wedding dress, more like a wedding dress than
Oh
something
no!
a princess would wear.
No!
Farewell, Your Highness.
That one hurts me. That one hurts me personally because it's part of my outro catchphrase I've used for 11 years. But okay, all right. Also, this music in the background reminds me of like that one like Game Grumps song that Space Bear did. My dad says that I am the specialest kid he's ever met. Other than a special kid with child.
Oh no!
I'm more special according to my dad. Anyway.
Is it trouble? Oh.
Oh goodness, I can't believe we fooled them.
What? What?
Excuse me, what
Okay.
sort of color eye bleed disaster is she?
Oh,
Is
God.
she wearing
We've seen her
yellow?
previously.
Is she wearing like we've
No.
seen her previously, but I gotta ask, is she wearing pink, yellow, purple, and more purple?
Yep. She
And
has
white?
Yep. And green. Don't forget green.
Yeah, so the stars in her like hair buns, they're yellow. Everything else that appears yellow to you is probably green. So, but yeah, aside from that,
Yeah,
you've got all of
this
the,
design looks better in Ghosty Vision, to let you know.
Oh.
Most Tree Pop designs look better in Ghosty Vision. But yes, we have this. This is the same character who constantly like torments them normally. Aside from, we haven't seen much of Charmaker this time. Mostly been her. Anyway. Yeah. Enough messing around, Andromeda. We need to find the way to expose them. I mean, aside from the fact that you like managed to
You
get them to change
just
into
saw
civilian
them!
clothing. Yeah,
You
you had an excuse to change them into civilian clothing because Tree Pop's an idiot,
And
and the creator was too lazy to reanimate something.
What's
So
this
yeah,
about?
you had the solution right there.
What's this one about? Any good? It's
Well,
better than
there
like
was a
multiple
princess in there.
cuts. Well, I mean, if you mean good as in like there's not like multiple cuts and not story making any sense because they just put in random things, sure. But at the same time, is it a solid story? No.
Also, Jacob, I'm gonna put this in your DMs.
Oh, okay.
Oh no.
I closed Discord earlier on because it was running slowly. Okay. So, yes. Okay.
I think
You think what?
Bon looks so confused.
Aren't we all?
Surprised.
Aren't we all every time we watch Tree Pop? Aren't we all?
Yes. Yes.
Speaking of, I did what Ghost Kitty would inevitably ask. I have composited her in Ghosty Vision for the lovely viewing audience.
Oh god, here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here we go, buddy. Here we
yeah,
go! You know, okay, you know what? It's not a terrible design. It's not that bad. I would change.
It got rid of some of like the highlights because like the hair is purple, but it has like some like pink highlights in it that don't show up on here. Thankfully.
But it's still not terrible. Not gonna lie. It's not bad.
I speak because Ghosty was going over like all the different things last time, so it's like okay, there's like one thing I have to add. But yeah, it is not terrible.
Like I would change like the shoes and like the belt skirt to be like a different kind of shiny veil to make it a little nicer, and maybe have a little bit of dark like highlight shading in the background. But other than that, why does she look a little bit better than the actual design?
I don't know. That just kind of tends to
go-
happen with these gotcha videos.
Yeah, Ghosty, that website or application whatever you're using to put these images into a filter, does it does it allow for video files as well?
Sadly not. Only picture files.
Oh, because I was gonna say, wouldn't it be funny if we put an entire Tree Pop video through the filter and see what comes out?
I could probably find one of those.
Oh yeah, yeah, I'm sure they.
Also, Bon, I only brought up the colorblindness
potential
because
editing
I knew
software.
eventually Ghost Kitty would ask. Usually Ghost Kitty asks for Ghosty Vision.
What? Why is this the name that says like you feel bad for her being spelled that way? It's just a Greek name. It's the name of like a princess from that got rescued by Perseus.
Don't give me an excuse. A bingo.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
by the rules of bingo, yeah.
We should probably continue before my head explodes.
We had to go into
okay.
explore the other way, dear.
Almost done.
And we need to trap this Australian girl. She's keeping in my way. She's keeping.
That's probably I think that one counts as 2. Ghost Kitty, add 2 to the count, please.
And we need to trap this Australian girl. She's keeping in my way.
I am hugging Shadow to try not to scream right now. I am letting you know right now.
You know, there was once a typo like this on the Ark. It nearly blew up half of the East Wing. Don't put typos in code. Bad idea.
Also, yes, Ghost Kitty, you're right.
That's
This
what
is the 9th
That's what I
grammar
heard. Maria told me about that. She heard Gerald's mad ramblings about it.
Also, yes, Ghost Kitty, this is the 9th one. You're correct. I've been
Let's see if we
keeping
can reach double digits, shall we?
Almost. How did I find 2025? Oh, okay. Okay. Is this a new channel, or have you just changed your name for the new year? That's what I want to know. Anyway.
Okay, you trap the Australian
Okay,
girl.
you trap
I
the
get rid
Australian.
of the other girls.
Yeah, that's worked out so well so far.
Okay, 9 to 10. There was no comma.
So we didn't
There we
reach double digits,
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't
yep,
think.
yep, sure.
Did we?
Yeah, we did. We reached
Okay.
10.
Okay.
Just now.
Okay. Uh,
Listen, I never know what to say when when it comes down to treat and trust pop videos, other than my eyes.
right. I guess.
Because normally
like,
the issues are so obvious, there's not much to like reflect on.
yeah. Maybe the only pro I can get is that nice editing skills. I mean, that there's some good editing skills. You know, I guess I could give her that. You know. That's all I got. Please, someone take over.
Yeah.
Oh my eyes.
I think you're calling out the Australian girl, is Jacob the Spanish guy. I would be if I appeared in this, because I guess Trollmaker has never actually properly met Eli, so maybe we wouldn't know her name as a result of that.
The Australian girl.
But yeah, aside from that,
Oh.
yeah. Yeah, so of course, yes, there's the editing in this. Aside from the twisted wrists and also the reused animation that required an excuse in universe that was not properly applied, the editing was all right in this one.
Yeah.
Like, to the usual degree that triple bit editing has
Yeah.
reached. You know, it's just like it got let down by more things this time because of the way that it needs to justify the Addiction music video. Which incidentally, Jubal's gonna run out of like, you know, Eli versions at this point, because we've already had cast outs. We had like a double bill of that. We've had Addiction. I know that Eli has more songs, of course, and there's a whole back catalogue. In fact, there's like a music video list on the channel itself. But most of those haven't had the staying power and not the usual appeal behind them. So that's why I don't think Jupiter's like used them yet. Which means she's going to run out of material sometime soon, but I guess we'll have to cross that when we get there. Aside from have to like a cover of Wings or something, maybe. Who knows?
Apparently.
But yeah, like
No, sorry, go on. I just noticed that Bond was talking about that. Yeah, I know she like was asking.
On her.
Yeah, I have noticed that she was asking us, oh, what do you think I should do for the talent show? I don't want to sing because I'm already doing like a song for Eli or whatever. And I'm like, I am not part of saying this because I don't think she wants to hear my Brutus honesty either. Just because like.
If this is a video-based talent show, it's not like a real life thing, then honestly, the thing she probably should do is effects.
Right. Look, I'm not
that's
sure.
What I would suggest in that instance. You know, do something with like the effects. Like have some of the characters do like some magic tricks or something, and have those be on the screen. That's what I would say in that situation. The smite of brutal honesty.
Wait, what did she ask exactly? Is it like a school talent show? Or
I assumed it was in person, so I didn't suggest editing.
Oh, it's a talent show in college.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, she said in the server that.
There we go.
Yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
I
is slightly
don't
different.
know. Yeah, but anyways.
Yeah, well, what would I suggest in that particular instance? Maybe some maybe a monologue, maybe some improv or something like that. I think potentially.
Like, I don't know, because, like, I don't know her that well either or something like that. But I know, like, when there have been times when she's talking or when she will try to audition for a character of mine or whatever, like, she, like, not to be rude, but I sometimes don't understand her when she talks because she mumbles a lot. And I don't know if maybe it's just because of, anxiety or nervous. So I just have knows that she likes to mumble
A
a
lot of
lot.
VAs when they start. A lot of VAs when they start off are like that. They're either super quiet because they're trying not to disturb people in the house, or they're embarrassed to record with people still around them, or they
Right.
haven't realized the importance of projection yet, and also are still like dependent on reading the scripts without properly like
Yeah.
internalizing that. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope she overcomes her fear or stuff like
Also,
that.
they're
I'm not
not
trying to hate on her on that. I just like every time I was in call with her or when she tried to audition, I noticed that she would mumble a lot, and I'm like, I do not understand what you're trying to say.
Speaking of not knowing what she's trying to say, this is an instance where also, by the way, yes, we are all voice actors.
Yes.
The three of us in VC right now, as well as Bon, and yeah. Also, just probably best doing.
Yeah.
I don't know about Tree Pop. So,
Anyways,
yeah,
Jacob, what are you going to
for
say?
example. Okay, yeah. So oh yeah, Ghost Kitty has also done some voice acting for her own show, Ghost Girl. So that's also a thing. So yeah, most of us here are voice actors. Anyway, the main issue with this video is that when you get down to it, the entire plan was pointless. They hypnotized a princess that turned out to be, they performed a real hypnosis. That could have been an illusion that maybe like got dispersed, but like it feels like a real hypnosis on Andromeda. When she could have just pretend to be hypnotized, and it's like, oh wait, no, it's not working. But they actually did. They went that extra mile because they could have like taken a bit more time over that, or maybe like had to like strike a deal. It's like, your voices are pointless, you gotta do this, that, and the other, or tell me who you are, or something like that. Whatever Troublemaker wants to do, basically. Like the whole idea of like them rescuing someone that didn't need to be rescued is not really properly explored because they just kind of leave right afterwards, and it's like, well, if the plan was to expose them, why did you not try to intervene when they were actively rescuing the person in trouble? Like, when were you supposed to expose the most of them at that point? When was the appropriate moment? Because if it was during the song, they're honor bound by the rules of magical anime to never interrupt a musical sequence or transformation, so you can't really do that, I suppose. But I mean, yeah, beyond that, there was no real other apart from like at the beginning was like the whole like villain posturing or whatnot. That's it. So yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Confused for sure.
Yeah, I don't know what else to add. What about you, Ghosty?
I don't know. I don't know what to say other than my eyes, they bleed.
Well then.
I like Treat Pup's
Yeah.
Tamsin's color choices are kind of on the line of for me of, wow, this looks pretty too.
Right. I think she needs to learn
Yeah.
definitely a lot of like
By
shouting
the
and
way,
just saying. Oh, sorry, go on.
no, sorry, I thought you were finished. Carry on.
Oh no,
You first.
I was just gonna say I just think Draymond needs to learn a lot of like color shading or pick one specific color to say this is the color of their super pop outfit or whatever, and have like other compliments to that.
Like
color
man
or
and
something.
accent colors.
Yeah.
Ghosty screaming
Yeah,
in
if you
lowercase.
tell Tree Pop, if you say the phrase "pick a specific color" to Tree Pop, she'll go back to her old ways. So yeah, make sure to add the second bit, and that gets
Yeah,
internalized too. A lot of difficulties with learning, I feel. Potentially, but not to the degree where she couldn't get into college. So there's that.
I mean, I struggle with a
no
lot of
controversy.
writing.
Speaking
I
of college,
mean, with the but the first book of Misfits Edition, we don't talk about that. No, we don't.
talk-
Nope.
I own one of those.
No.
I also own one of those. Where is it? It's in here somewhere.
But we've bullied KW enough about her book.
Well, I know, but she brought it up, so I'm just going to look.
I'm just saying,
Yeah,
I
I
had struggle with
have it
writing.
somewhere.
It took me a long while. It took me, okay, no, I'm not gonna say exactly 10 years, but it took about 10 plus years to get where I'm at, you know, if that makes sense.
It does,
Does that make
yeah.
sense? Yeah, okay, cool.
But then, yes, and also the same thing that applies to me. I don't think you read Erasmus the Elf yet, but ooh, definitely
good.
shows, you know, where I was in my writing journey when I put that one in. There you go. Which one of us is one of us is using all the character design says you'll struggle with following instructions a lot? Yes, or we'll just ignore these suggestions because it's obviously because like that's the thing when like artists experience like a lot of pushback from some ideas. It takes a while to accept the help as well. That's another thing that can happen. It is still the only copy I have.
I
Also,
still don't even know how she
of the new
got
edition.
it.
Yet.
That is like one of the craziest things when I learned from Ghost Kitty. Hey, I got your book. Oh, let me see. How did you get the first edition? That's the only edition you have on Amazon, right? No. And then when I asked Josh about it, because he also got the book, he's like, I got the second edition. I asked Emily, I got the second edition.
Like,
How?
as someone who bought your book when you released it,
Mm-hmm.
you didn't even knew I bought it until I told you.
Yep. I don't even know when you got it, to be honest.
Well,
Well,
I mean,
you wouldn't-
I also didn't tell KW when I got the book. I just made a reference to some of the content in the book on camera, and that was my reveal that I read it.
Yeah.
Well, obviously, KW, you made an announcement on stream that you released a book, and you said it was on Amazon, so I went to find it. So I bought your book because I like to support my friends. It's not a good book, but it's still a book.
Hey, the second edition is a little better. You gotta admit that.
Speaking of supporting friends, I also got this one as well.
Oh.
I mean, Ghosty, you probably have this one too, actually. This is Josiah's.
Ooh, actually,
wait.
no, I didn't know Josiah released a book.
Yeah, we all get it now. The first.
So allow me to go.
He had a stream
sink
where
my
he like
teeth.
unboxed it. Yeah.
Oh, allow me to
the
sink
Demon
my
Slayer's
teeth into
apprentice.
that wonderful piece of literature.
Oh, sorry. The Demon Slayer's sidekick with no apostrophe. That's what it's called.
Wait, guys, if you were curious about what the first edition looks like, this is what the front page looks like. That's the first edition. That's how
Hey,
you know.
KW, can I ask you a favor? Could you pick a random paragraph and read it?
A random paragraph from. I already did this though.
Do it again.
I did that on KW stream when she had like an error one time, and then it had to leave. So I was like, okay,
which
what do I do on the
edition,
stream?
though?
I can't like play
Which
the game
one?
for her. So
I don't know. You choose.
Okay, fine.
oh wait! I've got it! I have it here. Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
go.
KW,
Let's see.
like, take a breathing time.
Let's just go to.
Anyone that's not dialogue. There are
maybe
no
the-
page numbers. You can't tell me where to go.
No. I'm trying to pick a chapter. Maybe the first paragraph, chapter 2. Would that work? Or
Oh, okay. All right. Once I find it, yes.
Also, KW, how could you forget to add page numbers, honey boo?
It's a formatting
I-
thing.
formatting?
First
Yeah.
Chapter 2 is actually very short. Yeah, I don't know. I found a random one like much later on in the book. I was gonna have Chuckles read it. Okay, everybody.
Oh, no.
It's story time. Gather round, children. Okie dokie. I just lay down on the ground next to him. He started to hum again. I closed my eyes and just listened. I don't know how, but it worked. I was falling asleep. Into a dream state, I think. I was in complete darkness. These are all full stop, by the way. I didn't know where I was going. I just kept walking around until there was light. I headed towards it. When I got closer to the light, I wasn't in the dark anymore. I was in a forest. It felt familiar. I look around trying to figure out why I'm here. Something was off. It didn't feel right.
Oh, I found it.
Okay.
Okay. Why not? Let me just...
And we don't have to both do the same one.
Right, yeah, no. I'm just trying to... Okay. Here we go. Let's see.
Jacob with a chuckle still reading a paragraph from Misfits, the most
Okay.
Jacob Butter thing ever.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Okay, I just lay down on the ground next to him. He started to hum again. I closed my eyes and just listened. I didn't know how, but it worked. I was falling asleep into a dream state. I was in complete darkness. I didn't know where I was going. I just kept walking around until there was light. I headed towards it. When I got closer to the light, I wasn't in the dark anymore. I was in the forest. It felt familiar. I looked around to try to figure out why I'm here. Something was off. It didn't feel right. I don't know if it's still the same.
It's mostly the same. There are some like words that change, like you said, like I was in a forest rather than I was at a forest. Like it's stuff like that usually. The very short sentences still seem to be the case. You know, like I was in a forest. Full stop. It felt familiar. Full stop. Like that still seems to be the case, but you know.
Yeah, Bill. So I have been, like I said before, to you, and I think also Gose. I think she was here when I said this. Like, I was used to write a lot of like run-on sentence, and so I thought, oh, I need to keep them short. I realized I'm making them too short, and so now I have a time where I'm like, I either make them too long or too short. I can't seem to find the middle. I am trying to find the middle. I've been working out trying to find the middle with the second book, but you know.
The way that I kind of set there of like interpret is like, you know, have both, you know, variety is the spice of life. So some long sentences, some shorter ones, but not usually so many short ones in quick succession. That's the thing, yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, you should probably end the stream because I actually need to go to do a Yu-Gi-Oh campaign.
Okay, two things before that I need to do. You can go if you want. Thank you for joining. Okay. But two things I need to do beforehand. One is just to say that because I've been checking the chat, they've been talking about something else while we were doing that.
Yeah.
Yes, Puppy Love was in fact Shorty and myself. That is true. It was my response to Taming the Bad Boy in writing, which then Shorty tagged onto mostly for editing until eventually she tapped out and the project fell apart as a result. So yeah. Okay, so, but then the second thing is that, Cosmic Poker wants to look for voice acting auditions, and Bon had a specific one that was for Shardy's video, but as he's not a mod, he can't send that. So I'm going to quickly find that in my DMs with Bon, and I will put that on the screen, and then we'll finish.
Yeah. Anyways,
I'll put the YouTube link in here. That's easiest.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Bye, guys. I cannot believe I'm here from Berg. You know, I just have to trip up. You know why?
we do.
Yeah. Anyways, bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
Also, Bun is asking for mod privileges.
Yeah, so that he could send the link, which I just put in the chat. So that's redundant now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you use that link and go ahead and check that out. And to everyone else, please, if you like or dislike me, because your opinion matters, subscribe if you've done this already. Especially all the new people. Yeah, subscribe if you're new here. That's probably a good starting point. And then obviously check out the video that's in the private chat if you're here watching it live. If you're watching the VOD, look up Shardy's content as Bond suggested, and then you'll find his account. So there we go. And on that note, until next time, farewell.